Let's welcome speaker number 3 of day 5 of Quantum Soul Guidance Summit, Miriam Wiedemann, presenting about exploring galactic family constellations, unlock and heal your cosmic ancestry. Miriam Wiedemann is a galactic astrologer and galactic family constellations guide. Through her co-creative approach, she helps you rediscover your galactic soul journey and gain deep clarity on your Starseed mission on Earth. In a galactic astrology session with Miriam, you'll uncover from which fixed star system you came to Earth, understand your life purpose, and resolve lifelong feelings of homesickness. Whether you're here to lead your soul tribe, create impactful change, or unlock your full potential as an abundant, empowered human, Miriam activates your galactic gifts and empowers you in fulfilling your highest purpose. As a trusted galactic guide, Miriam leads you through your galactic astrology chart, offering insights that bring clarity to your soul's business, relationships, health, and wealth. Her expertise helps you connect with your soul family and ignite the power within to live your true starseed calling. When not working with clients worldwide, Miriam explores geomantic sites, tends to her magical garden, or writes her next book. In today's session, Miriam will showcase her innovative modality that integrates galactic astrology with family constellations, offering a transformative framework to decode and heal both earthly and cosmic ancestral patterns. By combining these systems, we gain a unique lens to explore the interplay between galactic influences and our lived experiences on Earth. The key highlights of her presentation today are healing galactic and earthly ancestry. Miriam introduces her integrative healing framework combining galactic astrology and family constellations, offering profound insights into both galactic and earthly family dynamics. Secondly, unlocking cosmic ancestral influences. Miriam will explore how this co-creational modality uncovers hidden dimensions of cosmic ancestry, revealing how these influences shape your personal growth and spiritual journey here on Earth. And third, case study exploration. Through an in-depth case study, you will gain valuable insights into how this innovative modality works, observing how it helps uncover and heal ancestral patterns, both earthly and cosmic, and how it can be applied in your own lives. Miriam's approach bridges the gap between the metaphysical and the practical, offering participants a structured yet expansive way to explore their cosmic identity and its implications. Whether you're a seeker, healer, or curious about the intersection of galactic astrology and family constellations, this presentation invites you to explore your multidimensional self. Join Miriam as she guides you through this innovative process, blending spirituality with grounded wisdom to unlock deeper layers of understanding and transformation. Welcome to the stage, Miriam. Take it away.
Thank you, Julia. And let me say a huge thank you to you and the brilliant team backstage for hosting this summit. It is truly impressive work and content. And thank you for giving us space also during those 5 days of galactic expansion. I want to stress how incredibly generous that is, Julia, by offering not only your wisdom, but being open to the evolution of your modality. This is, I think, a testimony to your trust in us and the trust of your community in you. So thanks again. Especially because it's not a given, not yet, but I sure hope it shall be more and more as we step into the new earth. And we just received the confirmation with Cooley's card full It is a co-creation unfolding, and I am honored and humbled to be a part of this. I am sharing today about Galactic Family Constellation and how this modality supports you to unlock and heal your cosmic ancestry, because it helps us to recognize and integrate not only our earthly, but also our cosmic ancestral patterns. So I'm going to share my slides now. Okay, cool. I invite you on a journey to delve deeper into the interplay of galactic and earthly influences, to enter multidimensional spaces in order to find meaning and clarity. So, how do I bring awareness to the ancestral field? I usually start my sessions by giving a short overview of Galactic Family Constellations, and this presentation today is a sneak peek or a short a presentation of how I normally do a session. So come along with me. Galactic ancestral work and family constellations are a powerful method not only to unravel hidden patterns and blockages and traumas in our lives, but it is also a method of reinforcement, of empowerment, and of reconciliation too. And I think we all need that. This method goes beyond our earthly ancestral lines and includes our cosmic multidimensionality. It helps us to understand not only familial, but also galactic connections and their influences on our lives here, today, now. And I think this is a theme for today. I will do a little meditation, a short meditation with you all to prepare this space here energetically for our ancestors, and to attune to the themes of galactic origins and ancestral healing. And this is also how I like to guide clients into the galactic ancestral field. You may close your eyes as you do this, because then your inner images will emerge. And imagine what it would be like if you were born into more than just your current earthly family, with your maternal and paternal ancestral line, your parents, your siblings, if you have any, your grandparents and their siblings, your great-grandparents, etc. Go as far back in your ancestral memory as you like. Generally, we are not able to go back further than 7 generations in our Terran line. Then our ancestral awareness morphs into a field of consciousness. So imagine that over many incarnations here on Earth, but also in many other places in our galaxy, you birthed yourself into families. And now imagine all the life stories you have experienced, the memories you carry within you, stored in your cells, in your DNA. You have carried all of this into this life, and all these experiences, memories, good and bad if you like light and dark, loving and painful, expanding and contracting you. All of this influences your life here, your experiences, your patterns and beliefs, your decisions. become aware of the dimension of all of this happening, what you carry in your very own incarnation line, gifts, talents, experiences, knowledge, but also pain, grief, suffering, unresolved issues and assignments. And you have brought all of this here with you. Then all of this should also be reflected in your galactic astro chart, shouldn't it? Let this unfold within you. Let it be there. And perhaps certain aspects have already shown themselves. Perhaps ancestors have already appeared, whatever they may look like, terrestrial, extraterrestrial. All of that is now here for you, so that you can retrieve it from the unremembered levels of your consciousness into your conscious field of awareness. Let it all be there with you, with your ancestors, without judgment. Accept this gift of awareness. We will come back to this at the end of this presentation. And then slowly, in your own pace, come back to this reality, to this space. And I'll tell you a little bit about Galactic Family Constellations, why your galactic ancestors are so important for our lives here, and what all of this means for the connection between Earth and the cosmos. And if you like, I invite you to share in the comments what has come up for you. And I will get back to each and every one of you after this presentation. So, what are galactic family constellations? Of course, they are a combination of galactic astrology and family constellations. And this combination allows us to see our questions in the here and now in a larger context and to develop solutions for our lives from this higher perspective. The aim is to recognize and transform hidden patterns in our lives, both earthly and cosmic. And you might ask, why are galactic ancestors important in this context? As we have just experienced in this short journey of consciousness through our many lines of incarnations, we are not only shaped by our earthly ancestors, but also by our galactic origins, by our galactic families. These influences have a very tangible effect on our talents and challenges, and therefore on our life's work. Galactic ancestral work helps us to recognize our spiritual heritage and to unfold our full life force by aligning our consciousness with the fact that we are part of a larger movement, of larger orders. And at precisely this point, we establish the connection between the earth and the cosmos. And that's why we have the saying, you are at the exact perfect place in this moment. It is actually quite true from a galactic family perspective. I am a family constellation facilitator. Actually, I started my education exactly 13 years ago in January 2012, and I love this modality for ancestral trauma healing, but also for its deep immersion into spirituality and the awareness that we are here as spiritual beings on a journey of human experience. I love to quote Pierre Teilhard de Chardin, and you can find this quote on my website too. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. This is what we remember. That is to find and know ourselves. And that is all we should do. At some point, I made the connection between two of my favorite topics, extraterrestrial life and spiritual growth. And that is what I do now with Galactic Family Constellations. I reconnect you with your soul family and your soul purpose to help you uncover your galactic gifts and gain clarity on your highest purpose here on Earth. And I connect starseeds here on Earth too. So we are able to unlock our highest mission here. By now, and as you made it to the last day of this incredible summit, you have come to your own conclusion what Galactic Astrology is. But if you tuned in only now, let me give you my short summary of a very complex modality that Julia Ballas shares with us. And I am ever so grateful for this. Galactic Astrology offers us a precise map, a cosmogram, if you will, that shows us in which star systems we were and will be incarnated, what talents and gifts, experiences, etc. we have brought from there into this life, and what we can do with them. It also offers us a time frame. When would be a good time to unfold our talents and gifts? When would be a good time to resolve topics? Because we can connect particularly well with our star families during certain times, and their support can help us to unfold our potential or tackle certain issues in our lives. And there were many presenters in the last couple of days who were talking about this. So please go back and listen to that. It is invaluable content you will find there. Family constellations are a systemic method of ancestral healing. It was developed as a group session format where we reveal unrecognized dynamics that span multiple generations in a given family. We use the fact that through proxy representation of the group members who enter the family field of consciousness, we can actually see age-old dynamics develop in the presence, in the room with us. And by acknowledging and embracing them, we resolve them. Healing, for me in that context, is, by the way, not talking about wounds and about victimhood. Healing is an act of stepping out of self-inflicted immaturity. Healing is becoming whole. And becoming whole is integrating all aspects of our being in humility and gratitude. It is a very touching support method where we can uncover deeply rooted patterns in our family system that initially shaped us on Earth and influence our actions here. We are incarnated as humans here on Earth, and we follow certain dynamics that we have trained for thousands and thousands of years around the fire in order to be accepted in our tribe, in our clan, our family. From the moment we take our first breath, we do everything we can to achieve this. It characterizes our being. And we repeat this in all our relationship systems, be it in love relationships, with our own children, at school, in our job, on a social and global level, even in our health, our relationship with our body, money, career. That is why family constellations are applicable in all of these areas, and I would love to see that more in politics and conflict resolution, because for sure we need that now more than ever. So let me move on with the slide. Imagine the family as a mobile. Each individual part in this mobile hangs by its own thread, but at the same time, all the individual parts are connected to each other. If one of the individual parts moves, all the other parts of the mobile inevitably move with it. The whole system is activated. Now imagine this mobile on a galactic scale. When you move the entire galactic field, and vice versa. When the stars move, they also move you. This entanglement began the moment your soul decided to travel to the Milky Way. When I started to tap into this co-creative dimension, I also realized that I had to combine galactic astrology with family constellations. Because this perception is a phenomenological experience of complex systemic relationships. We can also describe this as an image of immersion into the sea of experience of the other or of all others. And here I make the connection to our galactic star family's history, because through this method, we explore and encounter soul journeys and soul history that we weren't aware of yet. And we bring that into the room. We can dive deep into our familial and soul patterns. We do galactic ancestral healing. We become whole. So I expand the family constellation technique to a galactic scale. And by the way, our solar system is a huge constellation as well. A methodology that combines family constellations and galactic astrology to decode and heal both earthly and cosmic ancestral patterns. You are not only shaped by your earthly ancestors, but also by your galactic origins and experiences. These influences affect your talents as well as your blockages and your life purpose. You recognize and dissolve hidden patterns, traumas, belief systems that have been shaped by your earthly and galactic ancestors, and you transform. You will gain a better understanding of how to activate and integrate your cosmic talents, your galactic gifts in your life here, and you will gain clarity about your life mission with the goal of unfolding your full potential as a starseed. And we need you. We need every one of you activated and in your full potential now that we step into our 5D reality. For me, and this is something that is very dear to my heart, galactic family constellations have increasingly evolved from clarifying personal issues in the family relationship and professional context to a co-creative process. In the quantum field, we not only heal ourselves, but the whole system. I want to make this clear. For this work, we place ourselves here now with all our inner greatness and our full personal responsibility in a universal service of creation that goes beyond our everyday perception. This is not about therapy. It's not about counseling, but about the collective creation of a new world in which we participate and co-create. By looking at our issues with an open heart, without blinkers, and in absolute honesty, we heal together as a collective. Because no one heals alone. We heal together, and that brings healing to the world. In this respect, every issue is welcome with open arms, because it is not just personal. It is galactic. It is universal. I am going to dive with you into a session with a client for you to gain insights into how this modality works in action in real life, and to observe how it helps uncover and integrate ancestral information. But before I do that, I will introduce you to my session style. I'm not a classical astrologer. I am rather a galactic guide, if you will. I use my intuition when I tune into your chart, because literally the planets in our zodiac wheel guide the way. An astro chart for me is like a celestial compass that leads me to the galactic knowledge that is required during a specific reading or session. Or a combination lock, and quite visually, the combination of the planets in the wheel unlock the chart like a stargate, a portal that navigates me to your soul history, and I dive into your galactic field of consciousness. My client, who graciously agreed to let me use her session as a case study in this context, who I will call Rose, wanted to receive guidance and insight into her relationship with her boyfriend. She's a visual artist, and her boyfriend is a performance artist. Therefore, she wanted to gain clarity on how they could explore, deepen, and combine their artistic talents. She also thinks that their relationship is karmic. She has the feeling that he is her twin soul. And she says that they are the same soul, split in two. There are many markers in their Terran relationship. They grew up in the same town, but they didn't actually know each other. They met only later in life. And she has the deep inner knowing that they came to Earth from the same star system. She knows that they had lives together which never went well, and they waited a long time to meet again and make this relationship work. In order to understand the dynamics between Rose and Violet, her soulmate, I cast a combination chart, which is called a synastry chart. We use a synastry chart to see how two persons interact, the challenges and strengths of their relationships, a relationship, why they met, and where they met out there in the galaxy. We can cast a synastry chart for any form of relationship, couples, parents and children, business relationships, and so on. It is a super valuable tool for Galactic Family Constellation. It combines both birth charts and look at the intricate pattern that both of their charts create. In the inner wheel, you will find Rose's Galactic Astro chart with her planet alignments, with the houses where they sit in on, and so on. And in the outer wheel, you will find Violet's galactic astro chart, also with his planets, where they are located, and the houses and so on. And on the outer rim, of course, you can see the zodiac signs, and then you have this beautiful, beautiful rainbow alignment of the fixed stars with all our galactic families present. For the sake of time here, I will concentrate on one aspect of a 2-hour reading that highlights the journey of two souls and their relationship off-world and in this world. So Rose's question for the first part of the Galactic Family Constellation was, what needs to heal in her relationship with Violet in this incarnation and in the galactic lineage of both of them? I asked her to close her eyes and with her awareness place herself into the center of the synastry chart, representing the soul, to feel the wheel with the planets and houses around her. And as so often, a swirling of energy begins. Her intuition calls Rose towards her Chiron on her midheaven, representing her vocation and calling, and Violet's Chiron very close and further outward of our solar system, with Andromeda star system conjunct both of their Chirons, and she moves even further through Andromeda constellation, further out in the Andromeda galaxy, where she perceives both of their energies moving within an abstract space of concept, pure form and light and color, finally both morphing into a cell, a bright bubble of light, spiraling through a tunnel of light, an umbilical cord from one galaxy to another, back to the Milky Way and towards the Pleiades, where they take on physical forms in a unity of higher consciousness of feminine and masculine energies, and prepare for their mission on Earth. She calls that backstage. She then describes their descent to Earth in little pods. However, on the journey to Earth, it gets dark, they lose contact and part ways. And ultimately, their meticulously planned mission is to reconnect, reunite in this lifetime. So, for Rose's question, what needed to heal in her relationship with Violet in this incarnation and in the galactic lineage of both of them, to gain insights into their current situation and future plans, I feel guided to draw cards from Cooley's Holistic Oracle card deck. I love them, and I have been experimenting with them for a couple of months now, because they bypass the mind and therefore suggest insights from a higher perspective. They are quantum, as Julia said, and they are also perfect for proxy representatives. And in the absence of human representatives, they are just doing a great job. And I invite you here to a co-creative process. When you see the images of the cards and you receive intuition, inspiration, information, share them in the comments. I know Rose is there as well, and we can continue this quantum process together, create together. So the first card to fully understand their mission is introspection. While pulling this card, a second card fell out of the deck in the process, and I decided to integrate this as well. The information most resonating for Rose with the intuition card is to plan ahead. The first step of the project, the draft, like the preparation stage in the Pleiades. And that is what they do in their life right now, Rose and Violet, creating their arts company, being at the stage before really starting the project. And she knows all the necessary material is there in the Pleiades, backstage. She can go there and retrieve what she needs in this life. For additional clarity, we move to the second card. And the second card, creativity, confirms to her their shared mission on Earth. She feels their purpose is to being creators, expanding and going beyond their limits in order to enjoying themselves fully, constantly adapting, holding high vibration, because they couldn't have fun for so many lifetimes before. So being in pure joy and pure bliss, that is their shared mission on Earth. Rose's mission also, she feels, is coming to the 3D realm to create through physical form, which was not possible in their previous non-physical existence, especially in the Andromeda galaxy. Rose now turns towards both of their north nodes in Aquarius. Again, they are conjunct, and she describes her goal as an evolutionary journey to ultimately meet their galactic family in this lifetime. Both Rose and Violet, with their conjuncting north nodes, want to connect their artistic mission to the energies of Aquarius and the transition into new societal structures to implement new technologies creatively as part of their shared artistic path. And when Rose is looking beyond the north nodes, beyond the Aquarian energy, into the Aquarian sky, really, she asks, what is coming? So we drew an additional third card. It was the future card, and this opens up in her sensations an all-encompassing, positive, anything is possible vibe, a galactic connection which is now more present than ever. She knows if she asks, she will receive. Rose shares with me that she came full circle and both hers and Violet's karma is resolved. She also feels that Violet is part of her soul, which she retrieved, and now she is able to make them powerful and complete, finishing the story they wrote together. And from there on, they can distill what they receive from their future selves in the Pleiades, implement it in the 3D here, and evolve it into higher planes. She also knows that her holistic art will be incorporated in their joint art. Now, with their newfound freedom, being able to co-create a higher vision with their future selves, evolving her heart into spiritual art, holographic and quantum, because technology will be there together with painting, with the Aquarian energy. Her creations will cross-pollinate across dimensions like the Pleiades and Andromeda galaxies simultaneously. We are both very excited at the vast possibilities now available to Rose's unbounded imagination and intuition. She expressed this, that she is influencing the quantum field and simultaneously is influenced by the quantum field. Anything is possible, starting from the imagination for her. The third eye and the pineal gland are magic tools she can now fully access and use. This is a small snippet, a trailer from Rose's and Violet's artistic and karmic journey as twin souls. At the beginning of this presentation, when we tuned into our ancestral and galactic incarnation lines, I mentioned that we can find all of this information in our chart. I hope I made this visible by journeying with Rose and Violet to Andromeda, the Pleiades and Earth, and back. I invite you now to step into your own charts, like my client Rose did, and experience for a moment the feeling of belonging to your star families and galactic heritage to unlock understanding and clarity for yourself. I invite you to do that now. And if you don't have your chart at hand, don't worry. Use the image as a guiding image. Yeah. So with everything in your awareness that came up for you at the beginning of the session, just go back for a moment and recollect the emotions and what you have experienced, what came up for you, the ancestors that showed themselves. I ask you to focus on your chart. Step into the center, the representation of your soul, and perceive. Connect deeper. Maybe you will feel a spinning sensation as we attune your celestial compass. And now I give you a few moments to immerse yourself in your cosmogram and connect with your star families. While you do that, I will do a light language transmission. Ke ya te akahe karaya ya na tiana no hoa ke ha kenia sanaku tiana raia. En ti tiana rea te kea tihi. Every system strives for harmony and balance. Ti tenanaria kotia tianarichua kene knianania tenea on tianakahea senia toko. Every conflict strives toward a solution. Kani ka hea ya ko pania tenanea taho. Anini ya konia ki kanara ya wo ke hea na ene ya to hani tia e. Every entangled situation harbors an impulse that pushes for growth and allows something new to emerge. Kia anenea tahea nanaki koia yahea te ea. Hani kanenea nanani tia. Acknowledge the creative power inherent in all relationships in your lives. Kenia tatahi kokaya henenia po etia tontuia nane hiki kahe. Deeply appreciate the natural orders and rhythms of life. Ko enia ant ayayahe kenia tanea kik ok anania ania hia song anania. Use the coherent connection of heart and brain as the basis for your common sense. Ki ani titia ko an narianehi. And now come back slowly at your own pace. Come back completely into the space where you're at, into your body. And here we are. Let me know your experiences in the comments. Let us all know. Let's co-create. And I'm going to answer them in a couple of moments. Thank you for being here with me, with us, with Julia, and everybody working on the back end to make this summit happen, and such a precious experience. This summit is a huge galactic family constellation. And all of us, the presenters, and you in the audience, everyone signing up, in fact, has been participating in it. Also, all of your ancestors have. And so we have not only created, shared, learned, but also healed our collective field. We have healed a lot in the ancestral realm and therefore in the quantum field at the same time. What a magnificent job. And I hope I could contribute value to the tribe and to all of you in this community and everybody watching now live or later the replay. I have to say those last 5 days have been magnificent for me, with all of my Galactic Astrology colleagues who shared deep wisdom, and each and every one of them their very unique approach they presented to us. And I hope that what I shared resonated and you can take away valuable galactic information into your lives. If you like to connect deeper with your star family, I have a gift for you. I have created a free meditation for you to connect further with your star families. You can download it from my website, miriam-wiedemann.de. And if you sign up for the meditation, you will additionally receive a workbook for starseeds, which I have recently created to unlock your galactic gifts as a starseed. I invite you to connect with me further. Come and join my email list, connect on Instagram and Facebook, where I also have a free group for starseeds called the Galactic Soul Tribe, where you will find like-minded souls and are supported on your journey. And if Facebook is not for you, I also have a Telegram channel, and you can find more and more content on my YouTube channel. Come and connect, because we have met for a reason. And if you want to dive deeper into your galactic chart and your galactic ancestry, either for a galactic astrology session or a galactic family constellation, reach out to me. I would be honored to explore and share with you the information that your galactic ancestors have in store for you. Thank you for watching. Let's go galactic.
Thank you so much, Marian. I'm actually speechless. The energy is so elevating and so activating, and there's so much love here, and I can really start feeling and sensing the galactic support more and more, and I'm at the verge of crying. So I just want to thank you and thank everyone. You're welcome to stay behind to answer any questions, and we're just going to play the next segment and introduce another epic presentation. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you all.